Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Andy Nguyen, and today we're going to be doing a quick little user experience review of the Jabra Elite 75T. Stay tuned. When I did my Sony WF-1000XM3 video, where I compared it against the Jabra Vista, the Jabra came out on top. But people were also commenting a lot, requesting that I review the Jabra Elite 75T. And I finally got around to picking one of these up, and I'm pleasantly surprised at the package. I wanted to focus on a user experience review because it's so old. I don't want to repeat a kind of technical review that you've probably already seen. I just want to focus on my user experience as a civil engineer, as a content creator, and a power lifter. So this kind of specific use case, I'll talk about how the Jabra Elite 75T fits into my lifestyle, and hopefully that provides some value for you. So a quick little overview. These are truly wireless earbuds. That's a new hot thing right now in the audio department. You want no cables, mostly because the phone manufacturers are taking away the headphone jack for most of their phones, and devices are now wireless, or really you just end up having dongles. But for the most part, you want to have Bluetooth headphones. And prior to this, the Bluetooth headphones were the big ones like the Sony WH-1000XM3s or the Beats Studios, and those are a little bit more cumbersome. And if you wanted earbuds, you end up having a cable and the cable gets tangled, or you hear the cable rubbing against your body, not good either. So technology has advanced to the point where we get truly wireless earbuds where they're not connected to each other, but you can have music through both of the earpieces. And this is very nice because you can just put it on and it'll be discreet. You can go throughout your day without it getting in the way. So these specifically, they're known for two things: the sound quality and the comfort. I'm really interested in comfort because especially having something stuck in your ear, and because they're truly wireless, they have to stay in your ear. So there's an amount of kind of squeezing into there that may lead to discomfort over extended periods of use. So this being something that is known for their comfort, I was really excited. And I knew going in that this would not have as much of the ruggedness as the Jabra Vista. I really wanted to see how far technology has advanced for the truly wireless earbuds. Of course, I know and understand that they won't really match up with wired over-ear headphones, but the convenience of truly wireless has a lot of value in itself. So my favorite thing about these earbuds, it's really the shape. The case itself, if we take a look at it next to the Jabra Vista, you can see that the case is 1 finger length shorter. It's a little bit more tall, but that's fine with me. It overall fits smaller in the pocket. Although they're small, pocketability will lead to having weird bulges in your pants, so watch out where you put them. But beyond the shape of the case, the earbuds actually fit really well in my ear, even with the stock tips. So this is how they look. For me, I think that the fit is really good. I can get a good seal. I'm already hearing myself be muffled. And regarding the protrusion off of the head, which is usually an issue with truly wireless earbuds, it doesn't stick out that much. And that is great because when I'm using it for the gym and pulling over my hoodie or taking off my sweater with the Jabra Vista, it's getting caught. I have to take it out, put it down, take off my sweater, grab the earbuds and put it back on. And with the smaller size, being closer to your head, it feels more comfortable as well. The Sony WF-1000XM3s, they protruded out of the ear a lot, so they almost felt like they were hanging off of your earlobe or your ear hole, and it wasn't that comfortable for me, especially because I have small ear holes. So this one, being that it fits really easily into my ear, has a great seal and kind of stays there. Overall, I'm not disappointed by the comfort in the least bit, but that is for my ear. So unfortunately, as a consumer, you have to try out multiple earbuds. No matter what you do, you have to try out different products, different earpieces, different tips, see what fits in your ear the best. And my second favorite thing about the earbuds is the battery life. The battery life is 7.5 hours, which is class leading in the true wireless department. It can totally handle a full workday. Just put it into the case when you're eating lunch or something, and it'll definitely get through the workday, plus the workout afterwards. In terms of raw numbers, it beats the Sony WF-1000XM3 that only has 6 hours, and with the AirPod Pros, it'll have 4.5, which is kind of unfortunate. And even my favorite Jabra Vista only has 5.5 hours. So this right here in this little package, even without charging in the case, you get 7.5 hours. That is great. That's just nice to have so you don't have to worry about charging all the time. But personally, I don't think you'd be wearing it the entire time. So I don't think I'll be running into the 7.5 hour limit. Once you take these off, it's always a good practice to put it back in the case, not only to charge, but so you don't lose the earbuds. I definitely have lost them because I threw it into my gym bag. I was too lazy to put it in the case, and then I freak out because they're so small. It's really hard to find, but Just always put it back in the case. You have better battery life and you're most likely not going to lose your earbuds. And the third thing is that the sound quality. Here it's a little subjective. The Jabra Elite 75T is very good at bass. It's very reminiscent of the Beat Studios. It's kind of a very fun sound that will get your head bumping. But if you're trying to listen critically for music, this may not be the headphones for you. If you're looking for critical listening, I would go toward the Sony WF-1000XM3. But for me, when I'm listening with my wireless earbuds, I kind of want to distract myself from what I'm doing, just kind of have a little bit more fun with what I'm doing. So having a nice kind of like punchier bass is something I prefer. And the music I listen to, which is a lot of EDM, a lot of hip hop, bass really works well there. The sound signature is very subjective. One of the things that these headphones are good for is for making calls. That's what they advertise. And making a test call with my fiance, it sounded good. Doesn't sound amazing. Of course, using an iPhone, the best sound quality for phone calls is going to be with using Apple hardware. So AirPods with iPhone, phone quality is unbeatable. It sounds like it's wired even though it's wireless. But if you're not so blessed to have Apple, this is a good contender. It sounds reasonable. I can make phone calls. I don't have to worry about screaming, shouting to make sure it's clear. Definitely a good feature there. What I didn't like, the buttons on the side, they're very sensitive. I'm used to having to press a little bit harder. So when I was in the gym, just kind of adjusting in my ear because the sweat, you know, kind of moves around a little bit, I ended up pausing or skipping my music. It's a totally minor, nitpicky thing, but I wanted to mention that. And the other thing, I knew this coming in, it's not as rugged as a Jaybird Vista. It can handle light spray of water, whereas the Jaybird Vista can get dunked into water. Not meant for swimming, but it can handle, it's mud-proof and rain-proof and all that. The biggest thing that kills earbuds is when I use it at the gym. With the sweat just gets into the earbuds and it kills the electronics and I end up having to replace them. For me, I would rather go toward the more rugged, even if I had to give up some of the bass or give some of the comfort, because I would rather not have to buy 2 sets of earbuds or 3, just because I keep breaking it. So that is a negative for this, but it's my use case. It may not apply to you, just keep that in mind. Other than that, there's not much to complain about. Overall, the market for truly wireless earbuds is saturated, but also they're pretty obvious physical limitations due to the small size of the case, the small size of the earbuds themselves. You're not gonna get the greatest soundstage. You're starting to get features like active noise cancellation. Most earbuds are relying on passive noise isolation. So between like the Jabra Vista and this, they're both using passive. So it's a really easy comparison. If you're looking for the active noise cancellation, you'll go toward the AirPod Pro or the Sony WF-1000XM3. Those have less battery life because of those features. So I would probably just deal with the passive noise isolation. If I want true active noise cancellation, I would go for the over-ears. They have better passive as well as active noise cancellation. For on the go, I kind of want to know what's going on around me, so I don't want to kill off all the noise. I need to be aware of my surroundings. I don't typically need that feature. Because of how they're all on the same level in terms of sound quality and features, the deciding factor is really going to be whether or not it fits in your ear. So go out to Best Buy, go out to your local store, try on as many earbuds as you can, utilize the return policy, because that's gonna be the deciding factor. Comfort, personally. So in terms of comfort, actually the Jabra Elite beats the Jabra Vista in this situation. And if perhaps you have small ear holes and you have issues like me, where you can't wear a lot of in-ear monitors or other earbuds, try out the Jabra Elite 75T. You may be pleasantly surprised at the comfort you feel when you're using them. Overall, I think they're worth a try, worth a look if you're in the market for truly wireless earbuds. Thank you for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions regarding the Jabra Elite 75T or the Jabra Vista in the comment section below. And I know since I bought this, the Jabra Active Elite 75T has been released, and I've seen a few reviews of those. But if you're going for a rugged, I would definitely go for the Jabra Vista, because the Jabra Active Elite 75T, that's $200. So that's a lot of money for something for earbuds. Perhaps I can get my hands on those soon and I can review and compare them with my existing earbuds. Thanks for watching my review. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more tech content, and click the notification bell to get immediate notifications as to when I release a new video. Thank you and have a nice day.